Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na number 28 day for this number 9 month for the year 2022, and na Wednesday. My name na Capo Daniel. I am the Deputy Defense Chief and the spokesman of the Ambazonian Governing Council. Today, for this daily podcast, I will just make a statement about few updates wey dey happen for inside Ambazonia. When I hear from our previous communication, say the Ambazonian Defense Forces, the Bui Brigade, it be arrest some workers, them staff them for the Baptist Hospital, BBH, for inside Banso, on behalf of the Splinter Bui Warrior Group, the ARF under General Maddock, as part of our actions them under the Bui Unity Warrior. These staff member them, they will be arrested. We authorize the arrest following the death of one of the soldiers them, the general them way he be under General Maddock. He will be removed from that hospital by the Cameroon Occupation Terrorist Forces and he will be executed. His dead body will be carried away by the Cameroon terrorist military away to an unknown destination. We then put out several communication, we then contact the Baptist Hospital, say the need for put out a statement for account for the life of their patient with the removal for their care. The Baptist Hospital then deny, then decide for being mute, then stay silent. And so it will be decide say we need for investigate. The investigation it just be now because the Baptist Church then decide for remain silent. It not be being so we accuse them for anything like the later way them put them out it talk. Because when Cameroon military they enter hospital for remove patient where they in their care, now a breach of international law and the international humanitarian laws and we apply for war. Those laws and Cameroon government it don't sign treaty, it don't ratify them for their parliament. So when them breach this serious law, the Baptist Church, the minimum thing where them fit do them, now for explain what will happen. If money pikin he can't enter for your care, he die, you must, as a duty, talk for the papa which way happen for the pikin. Ambazonian soldier them, they act on behalf of the general public for Ambazonia. Their intention they don't be explained for all Ambazonia them. So when they enter for your hospital and the Cameroon terrorism can move them, kill them, the least way if you do them for the general public now for talk. Failure to do so, it will warrant we will investigate whether maybe you be help La Republic for identify the person or you work together with the Cameroon terrorist military. That is why an investigation was open and we arrest those staff members. Once we engage with the Baptist Church and they decide to put out a statement, we release them. After the investigation be done clarify, so they no be directly involved with identifying the soldier and they no be help La Republique du Cameroon. The people them that can be released. In the letter where the Baptist Church they release them, we don't take note of the letter. The letter it be full of hypocrisy. The Baptist Church will represent Jesus Christ is supposed to hold the standard of Christianity. Then come out they ask Christian they meet them pay. Remind you say me Capo Daniel I am a Baptist member, a registered and a baptized Baptist Christian. I still worship in the Cameroon Baptist, in the Baptist Church, not Cameroon, we don't call it Cameroon Baptist Church anymore. At the Baptist Church Center in Quen. I still worship there every Sunday. I still participate in their online video worships. I still watch the Hallelujah choir or the Nkambeng Wimbum choir and all those things. We still worship there. So we are all part of that church. It is our church. And the church must do the right thing, even in the face of intimidation. The church said that we are intimidating them. We are not intimidating the church. We are not threatening the Baptist Church. We are simply asking them to do the minimum. We are not asking them to support us, but they must come out to explain to the public what happened. And they did explain, they did send out a letter. It is not sufficient, but we have decided to let go. The church in that letter, they said that justice, they must speak for justice for the person that was killed in their care. Once somebody is unarmed and is in your care in the hospital, according to international law and the expectation of our people is that that person becomes part of your care. It is under your custody and you have a responsibility, a direct one, to the life and care of that person. So that said, and I want also to clarify. There is this one young boy out there called Vela Franklin. Every day he spends his time to blackmail the Ambazonian Defense Forces, the Governing Council, and me, the spokesperson of the Ambazonian Governing Council. We put out a statement yesterday that says that the priest, Catholic priest in Vikovi that was arrested by the Splinter Bui warrior group led by General Maddock, or the ARF of General Maddock, because they are still yet to choose a name for themselves, was arrested by them. That is what the statement said. And I clarified to the public that actions to arrest that priest was not done by the Bui Unity warrior. It was done by the forces of General Maddock. The forces of General Maddock have a formal relationship with the ADF Bui Brigade. We have entered into a written and signed document, a memorandum of understanding. We have come into an agreement when we formed this Bui Unity warrior. The Bui Unity warrior is a platform of two groups. No single general is the leader of the Bui Unity warrior. It is being headed by Major General Capo of the ADF and Major General Maddock of the ARF, or Splinter Bui warrior group, whatever you may choose to call them. But we do so with respect. We respect them, we love them, and we support them. They are our partners. Let no devil out there like this Vera Franklin. He went out to say that I was questioning, the ADF was questioning, because I speak for the ADF, that we were questioning the rationale of the arrest of the priest. That is wrong. That is a lie. We support the arrest of the priest, and we support General Maddock's action. They have explained to the general public the reason for the arrest of the priest is because he is suspected of participating in the arrest and identification of one of their fighters. We know from our communication with them that there is evidence, there is physical evidence of that crime. That is why they arrest him. Nobody is above human life. Nobody is above the sovereignty and integrity of our people. And anybody that works with the Cameroon military should be and will be arrested. The only clarification we made is that it was done by General Maddock's forces. And that is not questioning whether they have the right or not. We actually support their right to carry actions when people are enabling genocide. So that should be known. The only thing we did was make a correction. Because when you use the word Bui Unity warrior, it means that it involves the ADF and it involves the forces of General Maddock. Is a joint operation. That is what it is. We always must stand for the truth, no matter how inconvenient it is, because only the truth shall set us free. And to that effect, I had promised last week to release some audios that shows the debate within the Bui Unity warrior circles. Those audios were gathered by our intelligence within Ground Zero. It wasn't provided directly by the people you hear from that audio. It will give Ambazonian perspective of what is going on and who are the people who are truly fighting against unity. We stand for unity in the form of collaboration. That is what we have prescribed, and that is what the Governing Council have put as a matter of policy. All of us who work under the banner of the AGOVC to fight for Ambazonia, we are obligated to campaign, advocate, and preach for unity in the form of collaboration. And whatever I do or say, I do so on behalf of the Ambazonian Governing Council. And we also appreciate those who are opposition out there. And we ask them to be responsible in their opposition. You cannot just oppose people during time of war because you don't like somebody or because you want to score points or you want to gain some attraction or to gain some publicity. It should be done responsibly. When you make accusation, you should make sure you have substantiate them. Don't just accuse people for things they have not done. Don't distort information that are put out there by other people because life are at stake. What you say on social media have ramification and impact on the ground. So we call on everybody, whether you have become an opposition, to be responsible and patriotic. Put Ambazonian first in whatever you do. If you must criticize so based on fact, based on substantiation. Don't make up things. For your own failure and your own shortcoming, take responsibility. Don't make up by trying to bring down other people. Bringing down people will never elevate anybody or any faction. We must all work in collaboration. We must take cue according to ranks and files, and according to influentiality, and according to consequentiality. So let us focus against the common enemy that is butchering our people, and make sure that Cameroon's last terrorist is booted in Ambazonia out of body bags. We'll continue to support all forces. We'll continue to mobilize resources. We are now campaigning for 2,000 AK. It is a new phase of a new campaign that is going to change ground zero. If you have not donated, please contact any officials to be directed on how to donate and support Ambazonians' independence and self-determination, support the armed resistance. There have also been news out there by agents of La Republique to intimidate and frighten soldiers and our population not to be mobilized to celebrate the 1st of October Independence Days. These are people working for La Republique. I will not call names, but we'll put it out there eventually. There have also been agents of La Republique calling on our people not to attack Cameroon SDO and DO who are Ambazonians. These are all agents of La Republique, as I said. Always judge people not by their looks or their nationality, but their actions and their directive. People who are working to undermine our nationalism are working for Cameroon government. Whether they are doing so knowingly or unknowingly, they are working for a Tanganji Paul, because we know that these are the things, according to our intelligence, he is pushing. Those he chooses to use, or those who are being used, whether they are paid or being influenced, they are all working for a Tanganji Paul. Reject a Tanganji Paul, and Cameroon stand for Ambazonian freedom. God bless you all.